Welcome to day 26. Congratulations for completing 25 successful days in reading a page every day, understanding the meaning of it, learning new words, improving English pronunciation. You are there. It takes consistency, perseverance, determination. Do something continuously, and you are there. Congratulations on it. We are doing days 26 of 101 Days Fluency Development Challenge with the book, Who Will Cry When You Die? We are there. Today's topic is writing thank you note. Write thank you note. Do you have the habit of writing thank you note? Do you spend time to do that? Do you write emails to thank somebody? Do you write an elaborate text message to thank somebody? This particular topic tells about the importance of it and how it can value people, cement relationships. Let's get into it. First, we learn the words. I would say this has not got that much words, very few, and we have got that already. Still going through few, which we haven't dealt before. First is pace. This is not a new word. We have learned it already, which means the speed. Here the author says, the more the pace of our lives, speed up. Pace of a life, speed up, which means the rate or the speed at which something happens. Speed, the pace of the life, speed up, which means the pace of the life. How fast is our life running? That is actually gradually increasing. Next, deep-seated, which means which is something that is felt deep inside us, firmly established or strongly felt, often referring to emotions, belief, and habit. We always have a deep-seated feelings towards something, deep-seated need to have something, encounter, to meet or interact, pressing thing, an urge to do it, something which is important or urgent. Here the author tells about even if he has some pressing things in the agenda, he never skips to give the thank you note. Cement relationships. This means strengthen the relationship. These are the words we come across here. Now it's time for the fluency, for the pronunciation exercise. As I read, repeat after me. The things that are easy to do are also the things that are easy not to do. The more the pace of our lives speed up, the more the pace of our lives speed up, the greater the impact the simple gestures of life will have on those most deserving of them. And near the very top of my list of simple gestures that have profound consequences is the loss of art of writing thank you note. Everyone loves getting mail. It's a fact of human nature. We all have a deep-seated need to feel important. I truly love receiving letters from people who have read my books and use the lessons within them to make positive changes in their lives. Few things excite me as much as receiving a bag full of email from men and women who have attended one of my seminars and seeing their careers take off and their personal lives improve. And knowing how much joy I feel when I receive mails from others, I try my best to respond to every letter that comes across my desk with a thank you note of my own. Even in case of the people I deal with on a daily basis, executives calling to book me for a speaking engagement, people who attend my personal coaching programs, members of the media requesting an interview, and business people calling me with new opportunities. I try to follow upon every encounter with a sincerely written thank you note. Sure, it takes time. Sure, there might be pressing things on my agenda, but few acts have the power to build and cement relationships like a heartfelt letter of thanks. It shows you care and that you are considerate and human. So this week, Go out and buy a package of blind thank you cards that are now available in bulk at your local office supply warehouse and start writing. You and all people that you deal with will be glad you did. Now it's time to read and retell. As we read, we understand certain things. We can have hints and we can talk about it the way how we know in our own words. Write thank you. Everybody knows the word thank you tells about the gratitude. It tells about the feeling of a greatness. We are grateful to everybody who does something good for us. Are we making thank you note to everybody wholeheartedly? As we are in a fast pace of life, sometimes we forget the important gestures. One such important gesture is writing thank you to somebody. We say thank you to people who help us. But when it comes to a thank you note, we don't just say thank you. Instead, we add words. We describe the help they have done to us. And we also emphasize how important the person is to us. We are having a deep-seated need to feel important. Everybody expects it. If we think we are important to somebody, it means the person is valuing us. That changes our lives. The author says he comes across a lot of people every day. If he comes across mails from the people who have felt that this book has changed his life or his seminar has changed his life, he had never skipped to write thank you to them. He also comes across people who invite him for the seminars, keynote address, and everything. Amidst of his pressing things and the agenda, he doesn't fail to write thank you note. That is also another gesture he follows. When you write thank you to somebody, it cements the relationship. It enhances the bonding we have within the relationships. Why should you wait? Say thank you to your dear ones and near ones. My dear friends, do you think you've forgotten to say thank you to anybody? Why don't you try to send a detailed text message or a mail to them stating how important the person is to you? Try. Do share your feedback. இந்த 101 days challenge 25 days பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். இதுல உங்ககிட்ட என்ன மாதிரியான இம்ப்ரூவ்மெண்ட் இருக்கு அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க. Thank you so much. Meet you tomorrow.